this is Hidden OmniView Productions coming to you with another OmniView, this time for the critically acclaimed Mass Effect trilogy. I am showing you the trailer for Mass Effect 2 because I love the trailer for Mass Effect 2, especially the one that uses the song Heart of Courage by Two Steps from Hell. It's a great freaking song. Anyway, I'm gonna go in order: Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, and then just issue scores, and then I'll issue an overall score. So, let's go from Mass Effect 1. I'll give you a little background on my Shepard. My Shepard is a female Shepard, and she is an Earthborn, ruthless, and my class is Sentinel, and I play Renegade. I play the Renegade path. I also romanced Kate Malenko in the first game. Mass Effect 1. In Mass Effect, like I said, I play the Renegade options, and Mass Effect 1 was a really good game to play as the Renegade option, mostly just because of the last scene, and if you've played Mass Effect, I mean obviously you play Mass Effect or you want to play Mass Effect, you're watching this, I'm not going to say any spoilers, but I will say that if you are playing a Paragon or a Renegade, be precise with your either path, and do all your upgrades, because it will help you a lot. Now, Mass Effect 1, the only thing I wasn't crazy about was the HUD. It didn't navigate very well, it didn't tell you really where to go. And I guess that's part of playing an RPG, but on missions where it's easy to get turned around, it doesn't give you a real precise map of the area. And yes, if you go into your user interface and hit map, it will show you exactly where you are, but if you are pressing down, I guess it's on the right joystick on the Xbox 360. I don't know what it is on PC, on PS3. I'd imagine it would be the right joystick on PS3, and then it would probably be one of your buttons on your mouse for the PC. But I wasn't crazy about the navigation. Cover, you had a crouch button. Cover didn't really work well. And like I said, I had a Sentinel, and in Mass Effect 1, the Sentinel specializes in pistols and pistols only. And unless you are insane and you're super upgrading your pistols every single time you see a goddamn store, you're freaking screwed. Other than that, I love Mass Effect 1. The graphics were, you know, I mean, it was the first game, one disc, it was a big game. It was so much fun. I had a blast playing Mass Effect 1. Spent hours on it. I cared about getting everything possible. Finding everything, you know, getting all the upgrades and the meta gel from the thing, and I loved the hacking puzzles. So yeah, Mass Effect 1 was really good. Gameplay wise, it could have been better. Just because it was a first game in a series, I'm not going to be as harsh on it. And definitely coming into an RPG. The first RPG I ever played was Fable 3, and the quality jump from Fable 3 to Mass Effect 1, it was just monumental. I hated Fable, and I was like, oh, never play another RPG again. And then I enter Mass Effect, and I go, thank you. Thank you. Just thank you for fixing my view on the RPG genre. Because if I'd never played Mass Effect, I'd probably never pick up another RPG ever again. Anyway, Mass Effect 1. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because Mass Effect 1 was a beautiful, beautiful game that brought me back into the RPG world. Alright, on to Mass Effect 2. If you're sticking with me, I respect that. I really do. I respect that. And let's get going. Mass Effect 2. Oh my god, Mass Effect 2 is my favorite game in the Mass Effect franchise for quite a few reasons. It gave me an automatic or semi-automatic gun, depending on the gun you gave. I played a Sentinel, and I stuck true to the Sentinel class from 1 to 2 to 3. And in 2, I freaking love the Sentinel class. Your biotics are easier to map to your buttons, and all the combat just flows a lot better than Mass Effect 1. It was a beautiful game with 2 discs. It just opened up a lot of space on the disc to just go into detail with everything you wanted to. Like your character renditions look great. Graphics were beautiful compared to Mass Effect 1. Huge leap forward from Mass Effect 1 to 2. Just a gorgeous overall game, and I freaking love that. The cover was better. It was more solid. It felt better, and then Shepard just felt more. I don't know. Shepard felt solid, and not stiff, you know. And I love that. And it also added for the Sentinel class a little health boost in the way of tech armor, which I really appreciated, considering that the Sentinel class isn't real heavy hitting until Mass Effect 2. And Mass Effect 2 was just, oh my god. And I romanced Thane. I didn't stay through the Cadence. Cadence did. Mass Effect 2, I romanced Thane. It was beautiful. On another Shepard, I romanced Garrus. Again, I loved it. I wanted to romance Garrus. First Mass Effect.
We will fight.
And overall, Mass Effect 2 was the best in the series by far, and I know there are quite a few YouTube reviewers. Sorry if I got like a really ugly sound. I just adjusted my screen so I could see it better. But Mass Effect 2 was probably my favorite. Not probably, it is my favorite in the Mass Effect series by far, and that'll never change. Mass Effect 2, I'm going to issue Mass Effect 2 a 10 out of 10 because it was a fantastic game. A fantastic game. Brilliant, beautiful, and just gorgeous.
One very specific
10 out of 10, by far, easily. And, all these people agree with me. Anyway, on to Mass Effect 3 with the controversial ending, and you know what, I'm not gonna say a flying flip about the controversial ending, because I don't care! I'm sorry. I just didn't feel that strongly about the ending that I would go on BioWare and say you guys are stupid and I hate you. Because I don't. I didn't love the ending, but I didn't hate it. And as a whole, I loved Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3, again, you get a little bit of a graphics boost just because they could do more as time went on. Like, Mass Effect 3 came out in 2012, I believe. Yeah. And Mass Effect 3 was probably the prettiest of the Mass Effect games, and it definitely set this weight on you from like the Galactic War and everything's going straight to hell and the Reapers are gonna kill freaking everybody and we need to prepare for this war. And I will say what Angry Joe said. Every character that didn't return as a squad mate had a really cool cameo appearance, and I loved it. Mass Effect 3 did a lot of things right, and they did a lot of things wrong. I think that, yes, I agree with some people on certain standpoints that they could have done something better for the ending, but I don't hold it against them, and I don't hate the whole game because of the last 10 minutes of the game. Mass Effect 3 had tighter mechanics for combat. I could carry any gun I wanted to in Mass Effect 3, which I really appreciated, because in Mass Effect 3, I carried the Conifex pistol, the Tempest submachine gun, and the Viper sniper rifle. And that was my loadout through the whole game, and it carried me through it. And it was awesome. I could pick off enemies at long range, and then I could get mid-range with my submachine gun, and then when I needed to get up close and personal, I had a pistol. And the Carfax is the only way to go, just saying. And as someone who really appreciates cinematic storytelling in a game, Mass Effect 3 did that for me. And Mass Effect 3 was a great game to end the story of Shepard. And I appreciated every second I spent with every crewmate. And again, I went back to Hayden in this game and just blew me away. Mass Effect 3 and the whole franchise, just great. And I give Mass Effect 3 an 8.5 out of 10 because it was beautiful. Thank you. Signing off.